Right, meteorologist Anthony Yanez is here tracking your first alert forecast with our live radar network.
Yes, and it's a completely different week, but we still have the same air quality issues.
Yeah.
And here's why. Notice the direction of the wind. It's more onshore and it's light. And so what we have is a no burn alert all the way through tomorrow for our wood burning fireplaces. And that goes from the Santa Clarita Valley down to Orange County, all the way out to the Inland Empire. Here's what we have. Not only do we have the light winds and the onshore winds, we also have an inversion in place. And what that inversion does is it traps pollutants and also smoke, and it keeps it really close to the ground. Here's how it works. Where we are on the ground, you get this relatively cool air. And I say relative because for some of us, the current temperature is 85 degrees outside. But you go up just a couple of hundred feet and that air temperature can be 90 to 95 degrees. And so this is the inversion, or the top of the inversion. And so what happens is any kind of smoke from a wood burning fireplace, it hits that inversion and it can't get out of the atmosphere. It gets stuck, and so it goes straight down. So that smoke gets trapped under the inversion, and what happens is we're breathing all of that. So that's why the no burn is in effect, and that's all the way through tomorrow because of the inversion. You can see it really well. Here's the view from Mount Wilson. Do you just see how that line is, and you just kind of have that smoke and that haze that's in place? So again, if you're lighting fires tonight, what happens is it hits that and then it stays down. Last week when we had the strong Santa Ana winds, the winds were so strong, it just blew everything out over the ocean. So you had a perfectly clear view of downtown off in the distance. One thing that really helps with air quality is rain. And as you can see, for the LA Basin, Inland Orange County and coast, we do not have a drop of rain in the 7-day forecast. In fact, I think it's going to be dry all the way through mid-November. So let's get through fall, and now I want to look at your winter forecast for precipitation. Now, this is from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, of where they think we're going to see above average rain and snow and also below average rain and snow. Specifically for California, here's the not good news. Below average, or a 33 to 40% chance of being below average for a lot of the Sierra, as you can see. This equal chance you see for Southern California, it basically means we have just as good a chance of being above or below when it comes to winter precipitation, getting rain and then also getting snow. As far as temperatures go, they say a 40% chance that we're going to see above average temperatures. The cool is going, or the equal chance is going to be in the northern United States. So I want to switch this now and get you another forecast, and this is from a company I really like for long-range forecasts. It's called Weatherbell. So what they say is specifically we're going to be a degree below average in the northern and eastern United States. For us on the west coast, we're looking at 1 to 3 degrees above average, and specifically for Southern California, Lancaster would be one of those spots, 3 degrees above average. Southern California, about 1 degree above average, all the way down to San Diego. As far as winter precipitation, again, snow for the Sierra, rain for us, they say 75% of average. Now, 100% would be average, so below average for us in the state of California. There's only a small sliver here in the far northern United States, maybe parts of the northern Sierra that would get an above average snow. You see that for the Colorado Rockies. All of the rain, the snow is here in the northern and eastern United States. So here are the takeaways of what to expect this winter. In general, the forecast is it's going to be dry and warm. The California drought, depending how far below average, would creep back in. And remember, this is a forecast, not a promise. And so there's a lot that can change in a long rain forecast. We're looking at winters, but so far, this is kind of lining up. We've really seen a dry start to the rain season. We've got a dry 7-day forecast for the valleys and Inland Empire. Also notice how warm we are. We're in the mid to upper 80s, even 90 degrees for this Friday coming up in the Inland Empire. Your forecast for the high desert and the low desert, you're also seeing the warmth. Some of the heat with those lower 90s for the middle part and end of the week into the weekend for the low desert. And then your mountains forecast looks like this. Temperatures in the mid 60s for the next 7 days and endless sunshine, not a drop of rain in sight. Back to you.